kisori kidogo.
Wow.
Unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Nelson. Ich kann auch Deutsch.
Nelson.
Ich kann auch Deutsch.
Okay, I don't know if they all do they all understand German. Let's go on in English better. There's one thing
good in English.
I don't agree. Sorry, and don't get me wrong, but at the place where I am here in the moment where I'm working, you can even go on without German language. It's possible.
Okay.
And for example, there are some businesses in Germany they call, I don't want to do any advertisement, but what they call like Amazon. I know in Amazon you can go, you can talk any language, and there are a lot of foreign people working there without German. It is possible.
Yes.
But don't get me wrong. It's of course it makes sense to understand the local language.
That's right.
When I'm going to Kenya or whatever, I'm talking the local language, or I try.
Yes.
Just the basic, to be able to use the basic. That's normal. But what I don't like in Germany, or in German case, sorry, I will finish soon, is that
no problem. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
That you are as someone from abroad, you get forced to learn the language instead of just offer. Everybody who wants to come here and want to live here, just offer. We offer you to learn the language instead of forcing. Because when you're married, for example, if you want to take your other side, whatever, husband or woman
or wife
from whatever, from another country, they force this person to get the German language, this A1.
That's right.
Why? And in case you live in Germany, you know already we have a lot of other nations. They live here for years. They don't need our language because they have their own community.
Yes. For example, like the Turkish community, there's a very huge Turkish community. 80% they don't even speak the German language. I mean, we know that. I came to Germany back in 1997. That's when I came to Germany.
Yeah.
So, and myself, I'm a German citizen. After I went to the university, after studying for 7 years, I became a German citizen automatically. That was back then.
Okay.
So, but now the problem is we have these agents in Kenya that are really taking advantage of people who are desperate to work outside, and they just take their money and they promise them, oh, I'm taking you to Germany. I'm taking you to Germany. So that's what we're talking about today. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So guys, listen, we have companies like Amazon. Uli, you mentioned that. We have companies like Amazon. You have companies like Tesla. These are international companies, and you can work, for example, like you can work in Tesla, Germany. You can work in Tesla, Spain. You can work in Tesla, Australia, without even speaking the German language or the local language. But again, there's a process. It doesn't go through the agents. So that's a message.
So what you can, I'm not out of the topic, by the way. I saw this from someone here in the comment section, but I just wanted to mention it. And it's good that you warn the people, that you tell the people here and give this advice. Because what I don't like in some other Kenyans here, they just, sometimes I think they are the better Germans, and they talk about this country like everything is fine. No, it's not. It's not.
That's right.
It's not.
That's right.
A lot of those ones they never had been here, they will be disappointed, because I always mention, maybe I'm sorry, maybe I'm again out of topic, but it's maybe
no.
we have another standard of life, another level.
Yeah, that's right.
But if it comes to social life or whatever, and it's even depending where you go in Germany. Germany you can part in east, west, north, and south.
Whatever. That's right. Absolutely.
But there's big differences where you are, where you go in case of mentality. You got me. So there's
talk to them. Only talk to them because listen, I know I lived in Germany for 15 years. I know the country but it's better for them to hear from somebody else. Talk to them.
Yeah.
There's a difference if, for example, like there's a difference if you're living in Northern Westphalen or if you're living in Eastern Germany. It's two different worlds. That's not even good there.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? But go ahead.
It's the same. It's the same kind. Like you have a small kind of tribalism, for example, in Kenya. So it makes a difference if you're Kikuyu or you are Luo or you are Luya, and then you come to a Kikuyu and you want to work together, or you're Kalenjin, whatever. So you know what I'm talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
more or less we have the same here in Germany. But yeah, it's even coming from history, and of course even here we have tribes, our kind of tribalism. But in our case, it's more like east-west. You know the difference. Right. I don't know where you're living in Germany. Me, for example, now I'm from the north. I'm living on an island here, very close to Denmark, but still in Germany. So here at our place, everybody is welcome. We have a lot of people here working here, don't knowing the German language. So what we do, we use a common language. In most cases, English. The problem with most Germans, they don't know English very well, but they try. Yes. And I think it will be our future. And there's even a very, how can I explain in English, a very funny thing that German people, they don't know very good English, but they like to use English words. And they even create their own English words. I don't get this, but that's their identity. Or if you switch on radio, whatever, you will hear most English text, you know.
The point is, the point is this. I've seen the revolution of the English language in Germany. When I came to Germany back in 1997, not many people are speaking English language. But when I came to Germany myself, I was speaking German because I actually had my my certificate from Goethe. I was fluent, and I could really mingle with the community. Now, let me say 20 years later, 23 years later, things have changed. You know, the younger generation, they're learning the English language. They're listening to hip hop music, R&B music, and that way, now it's more English being spoken in Germany, regardless than 20 years ago. Now, Uli, tell these people right here. There's something I want you to make very crystal clear to my Kenyan community. You know, they think that being in Germany is the end of their problems. Like living in Germany is paradise. Can you explain that in your own words? Because are you married to a Kenyan, by the way? Are you married to a Kenyan?
I will go. I'm on the way to marry this in the end of this year. So and it will happen in the western part. So I'm going to settle in Kenya. Could you imagine? I will leave my country.
Oh, really?
So I'm not.
Wait a minute.
Really? Yeah.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm not the first. I'm not the first one. There's another guy here. I found him here on TikTok. He comes in from Germany, but he was. I think he's a mix. So he was born in Kenya, but he was raising up here in Germany, and then he was going back, and he's really talking nice and lovely about the Kenyan way, because he doesn't talk in a romantic way. So everything is fine, everything is nice. No, he just shows his video, what he's doing there, and he's living in Naivasha. So and he's talking the real way how Kenya, as he says, yes, roads are not so nice, and maybe we have to fetch water, but it's okay. I'm feeling good. So that's it. Yeah. Because a lot of German or European, they don't understand this. They think they may be thinking they are in a high level or in a nice culture, whatever, but they are not. What's this? You know, if you live in Germany, go out on the street and look for social life, or go to a club, or go somewhere, or go to a German party. Hey, don't tell me it's really exciting. No, it's not. It's not. Right. It's not.
That's right.
That's the truth. So I'm as a German citizen, I'm very happy that so much people come to us. This is the only thing I'm a little bit proud about, because so much people come to our country because it's comfortable, because the state is paying for everything, because you get everything easily.
Comments what?
Okay, it's another topic, but this is okay, yeah. And then
Uli, you say you're gonna marry a Kenyan by the end of the year, and then you'll go to Kenya.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna go and settle in Kenya. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, are you paying attention here? Wait a minute. Let me. Guys, are you listening?
Yes.
Are you paying attention here? You think it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
He's looking forward, Melissa. He's marrying a Kenyan, and he's gonna.
She wants to leave her country.
Yeah. Uli, they think you crazy. They think you crazy. Everybody want to go. No.
I'm not crazy. I'm just looking for myself. You know what I like myself. And for me, believe me, it's not important. You know, some Kenyans, they judge me when I was online. I look, this Mzungu, he's broke, he's sleeping on a mattress, whatever, blah, blah. Look, this TV in the background. Look, he's still using how do you call this, where you cook on the Jiko, yeah? He's cooking by chacorel, whatever. Hey, what is it? You know, I do this because I like it. Because
that's right. That's right. By the way, Uli, have you seen the story? Do you know Akothi? Because I see you know so much. I see you know so much stuff about Kenya. Do you know Akothi? Akothe, the Kenyan, Akothe. She has been married like 65 times by white men.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't judge as a person, yeah.
I don't know. We're not judge, but you know her, right?
Yes, I even know Nyako, I even know Chuku, I even know all these nice people. So, but I don't care.
What? Shout out, guys. By the way, guys, again, welcome. Let's continue. Guys, welcome to Vote TV. Welcome to Vote TV Prime Time Show. If you're new here at Vote TV, follow the host and don't forget we are doing the gift, grab and host. Follow the top gifters as we continue. Follow Lynn Kare. Follow Uli. Thank you. Follow Uli right now. And follow Masi and Motangi. The top gifters, follow them right here as we grow together. Twende kazi. Uli, next question. What do you like about Kenya? Because I see you speaking Swahili, you know so much about Kenya. You're marrying a Kenyan woman. What do you like about?
Najaribu ongea Kiswahili, yeah? By the way, all this Swahili I know, I just learned.
Buddha, ongea Swahili. Buddha.
Hey, Badai, let me go on to get it, okay? So all this Swahili I know, believe me, I'm not going to school. I don't go to Schule. You know, by the way, it's a German word in Swahili, Schule. So I don't go to Schule. I don't go to any course. I just pick it from you when I'm listening to you. And there are some very good teachers online. There's one young lady from Kenya. She's really explaining the way Kenyans are talking. You don't find this in books. Because usually, if you want to get the Swahili language, you talk like in Mombasa,
that's right, Wendy. That's right, Wendy.
Zanzibar, or like in Tanzania. But you don't get this shang or this way the people talk in Congo or whatever. They have a different Swahili. Sometimes it's mixed. So, and I would like to know how you really talk. The casual language, even like as we do in German too. You got me? So this is
I got you. I got you, bro.
Of course, even And this takes me further. And then when I go later, I will settle in the area of Bungoma. So this is Luya.
Exactly, really?
It's Bukusu. So I have to get even this.
What? The one hit
So no, all the Lu and the Kisi and all the other, they are disappointed maybe.
By the way, Uli, Melissa, sianze kufundisha Uli Kisikisi.
No, I'm
What?
Yes, karibu kila wakati.
What? Anyway, let me Uli, let me ask Uli, let's talk about this thing. Let's talk about this whole Mzungu concept. Let me tell you something. There are people out here who are giving, especially black women, black African women, the fake promises that marrying a Mzungu is the exit to the problems, and marrying a Mzungu is like it's something which is so special. Can you talk about that? Can you talk about that? There you go. He's saying it. Go ahead.
I saw once a young girl. She was talking first in German, English, and then the really important thing, she was talking in Swahili that the Wazungu don't understand. And she said, if you're young, just take an old one. Wait when it's passing away, and then you take the heritage. That's it.
Thank you. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah.
And please don't get me wrong. I don't judge people. For example, when like oftentimes old man is getting young lady. If both sides agree, hey, don't judge them. Let them do it. If they're really happy together, I don't care about that. But a danger is what I oftentimes I recognize. Why, for example, the white side is somewhere in Kenya. The reason is it work, is it school, is it a holiday? It's a big difference, because if someone, a white man is somewhere in Mombasa walking Twapa or whatever, yeah, or Diani, whatever, and then look for these girls, they offer themselves. Yes, of course, they will come together. But what's the real reason? And what do they think at each other? Do this old Mzee really think this young girl loves him? So then you're stupid if you really believe this. So
talk to them, man. Talk to them, man. Talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to them because they're here.
There's even a danger. Yeah, let me talk. There's even a danger of a lot of white men. They're just like, I would say it clear, they're just like your black ass. They're not interested in your culture. They are not interested how you're cooking or about your food, the music you listen, or how you wear, or how you want to raise up children.
That's right.
They just
like your
want
black
you
ass.
because of your look. Yes, that's it. And please, even the other side, sometimes they're just interested in wealth or maybe a comfortable life or money.
That's right. That's
so, let me tell you, I found someone and Mimini Mskini, eh? Mimini Mzungu Sina Pesa. And I've still found someone. It's even working.
What? Thank you for saying the truth, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying the truth.
What's so funny?
What? Uli, listen, you have all these women. I'm watching all these women on TikTok every day talking about go to these dating apps and get an old Mzungu. And then all this. Can you talk about that?
You know, I always give this advice because even me, I have, of course, a lot of contacts. Even I was on the Let's Cook Kenyan Meals site on Facebook and whatever, so my inbox was exploding because I was posting that. By the way, by a site like this, I even know my baby. Yeah, so it was not on a dating site. And if you offer yourself, especially as a lady, you always will catch the wrong ones. You always will catch the wrong. Even on this, someone here they do this mingle chat, whatever. Hey, forget about. Most men, they don't talk the truth. And ladies, they're just honest. They say, I have 2 kids, whatever. I'm a lonely mother, and blah blah blah. So I need a nice Mzungu. Why Mzungu? Why? What's better Mzungu? What's so? I don't understand sometimes. We are men. We are cheating. We are not honest. We are not better than you Africans. Don't believe this.
Thank you.
So,
wow.
So yeah, that's sometimes I don't understand. And this little bit comfortable life, you really want to give up your nice family life at home. You want to give up for this boring life here in Northern Europe? Then better go somewhere else in Europe. It's boring here. Sorry, I'm a German. I know what I'm talking about. Yes, we have a good salary, but we don't need it. Everything is dear here. It's not cheap. You don't go by Matatu for 100 bobs or whatever. No. If you go to the street and you wait, someone will pick you. You will wait 2 days. Nobody will come and ask you where you want to go. In Kenya, you need 2 seconds. Someone will come and take you somewhere. Not here. So this is a big difference. If you go out, you want to eat something, you don't find your mahindi choma or whatever. You don't find nothing on the street here. Everything is by rule, everything is very serious. You know, even when the people laugh, they go down somewhere, they hide, and then they laugh. If you go to a club or a party, it's completely boring. Sorry. Only the mixed ones where other nations are, then it's interesting. Or if you have a DJ from Kenya, then it's nice. But hey, forget German life. Just come here. Come here for some days to have a look, like a holiday, and then decide again if you really want to get this life. And by the way, if you know someone in Mombasa while it's there for holiday, these people, they behave different. They will spend money, they're always happy. But when they're back in Germany and cleaning toilets, whatever, and living in their small
Thank you.
Then
Thank you.
Will go on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Uli, keep on talking. Tell him. They come to Mombasa. Listen.
Hey.
Buddha, skiza. Listen, the last point he's mentioned is the truth. They come to Mombasa, you find them, they're blowing money. They go back to Germany, they broke.
Yeah.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Maybe it was even paid by a credit. You know, the people here like to do credit. Yeah. So if someone has a phone on your car, don't think it's paid.
What?
It's in most cases it's not.
Listen, this is the best truth you'll ever get on these platforms. See where I'm coming from. Let me actually welcome. I got my sister Quena Lifestyle. Quena, herzlich willkommen. Du bist auch in Deutschland, ne?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, Switzerland, welcome.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, kaja kidogo, guys, mnaona Uli akona mukef yake inaharibu masikio, lakini ni kuweka. Kwena, talk to Uli. What do you want to say?
Yeah.
He's saying this because they
Thank
are
you.
even on social media, they just bad, they are working very shady jobs. That is the truth. That is the truth. Many of them even they live with government money, but then when they come to Kenya, they want to show people they are rich. That is the truth.
Sorry, Uli. I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at the comments, Uli. We're having a good night. By the way, guys, I give a cup to Go TV Primetime Show every night, 11 p.m. Kenyan time. Today I'm hosting. I got another special guest, Uli, in Germany, who's telling you the organic truth. The organic truth. Not the sugar-coated story, but the organic truth. Okay? Quena.
The people are living with government money and big on people.
That's right. That's right.
They want to get money to help poor people and then they're getting taxes from the government. That's what I don't understand. They're very, very poor. Sorry to
That's
say
the truth.
that. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the reality. They don't have, they are not going to school, but they're living on other people's very many years. I'm not telling the truth.
No, guys, again, Uli's background, wait, Quena. Uli's background is Kona Makelele. Uli, what you got on? You got like, is it like your AC or something? Man, you sound like you're in the airport. God damn, what?
Is it me? Is it me?
There's like this background noise.
Wait, I take out my earphone.
In a minute.
Because I don't think it's me.
Okay.
Nelson.
What up? Hey, Bekwale.
Hello?
Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's not you, Uli. It's not you. God damn it. Paris Credible, then mute. Still mute Pasi Kakwale. What? It's not you. Man, the whole time I've been thinking, God damn. What? See, it was her.
In most cases, this is the connection of the...
No, Uli, I apologize. Man, I was making jokes about you. God damn it. Wait, Kakwale. EAC, Buddha. Mute Pasi Kakwale. What? Umetupuliza masikio huku. What? Okay. Thank you. Na nilisema tu kitambo hapa, mimi nafikiria ni AC ya Uli. Kumbe niweka kware. What? Okay. Let's continue. Okay, everybody mute. Ever mute. And we're going to leave just Okay, Quena. We're talking about the government. Yeah, go ahead, Quena.
You are seeing many people also in TikTok. I'm not criticizing. They are living on government money. They are not doing any work. They don't know the language. They don't pay taxes here. But they want to help people in Kenya. I don't understand. That's why some people, even coming back home, they take credits that to show people they are rich. Some girls, they just sleep with men here. They just do prostitution. And that's very, very sad. Very, very sad. They want to show people that they have life. Yes.
Talk about it. Guys, talk about it. Tonight
very, very sad.
Today you're going to get the organic truth.
Yeah, people are suffering. People they live on government money. If you see a woman from morning until night, until evening, sitting here on TikTok and saying, or sitting in a platform and saying, I want to go to Kenya, does not work, does not know the language. How can the person educate her own children and she's staying in Germany? That one I don't understand. For me, I'm getting crazy. And they're coming, they don't even have any education. They want to collect money from people, they want to show people, and they cannot even show their own credibility. That is
Yes.
very, very sad. Yeah.
Very, very
And
sad.
for
Very, very
me,
sad.
I just wanted to conclude about this agent issue. I always have
Yes.
au pairs in my house. And I have to
Okay.
go. Yeah, I have to go from different countries. Every year I have au pair. Because I'm a single mother, I go to work and I usually have au pairs in my house. And I have to go to the government. It's a very long, long process. And before I put somebody in my house, I have to sign papers. Even if my family members come here, I have to pay as if a bond, and I have to have enough salary to bring a person here
That's
and to
right.
assure the government that this person is going back at home, even if it's just visit.
Are you listening to this,
And
guys? Keep on talking,
Yeah.
Kwana.
no agent will give you a visa. Before an agent gives you a visa, for example, my case, I have au pair. I have to sign documents. I know that I have regular contact with this person so that she can be given a visa. That is the truth. So any
Listen.
agent to tell you, I will give you visa, it does not work out like that. I have to go here to the government and I have to send insurance papers. I have to send everything. And I have to have contact with that person to assure the government of Germany that I am responsible and I have to have an income, a specific income, either to invite somebody or to have au pair. That is all. So the people who are saying the agents are bringing us here, that's all bullshit. So they have to open their eyes, stop all this nonsense. Okay, that is
Talk to
all.
them.
I wish you a good night.
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
Yeah,
Kweni, thank you,
Thank
thank you.
you.
yeah.
God. Vielen Dank, vielen Dank, vielen Dank, Kweni. Vielen Dank.
Bitte,
You
bitte
know,
schon, bitte schon,
you
bitte
know,
schon.
comparing to you, I was getting my visa for Kenya or even for East Africa. I would like to get it in few hours. I just was going online, was applying, and then after a few hours, I got my visa online. I don't have to go nowhere. I just paid $50. $50.
That's right. That's what,
If you're
that's what we
Kenyan,
do.
if you're Kenyan, you have to go to Nairobi. You have
That's
to
right.
pay $80
Yeah, it's
or
true.
80, yeah, or more or less
It's
80.
true.
So then you have to show your flight ticket or that you book it, and you have the assurance, and then you have to explain where you go and why.
That's right.
I
Yeah,
just, I just take it. I just explain this because I think it's not fair. And here the European people, they talk about partnership, about Kenya, whatever. They even steal your good educated people. They say, hey, you are good educated, you are whatever. You are able to do. You have good skills. Come to Germany. You're invited. But what do we do?
yeah,
What do we say to Germany? Or if had you ever organized, if you would like to sell something here, whatever it comes from Kenya, they put in most cases they put a lot of taxes on. They put a lot of taxes on. So it's not really a partnership. This have to change. It have to change, and people should be careful. Even Kenyans where they go to. Of course you can come here. Of course you're welcome. Of course you can do a job here, but think well what you do and don't think we are better or whatever. No, we are not. This country is really going down. Meanwhile, especially here about education, whatever. If I compare Kenyan pupils and German pupils.
Listen
I think
to
the
this.
are more clever.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
because
Listen,
That's true.
absolutely. That's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Guys, are you listening to this?
Even in behavior, this is what, for example, I like very much. It's not a reason for me to go there, but I like it very much. Me as a white person, I never felt no second bad treated in Kenya or somewhere else in Africa. Never. And you know, this is not because I'm white. This is because of how the most African people are educated. They still know what means the word respect. Yeah,
That's
you know,
right.
Here in Germany, it's completely down. It's gone. It's not existing anymore. And this is even a fault of our own society, because the German society, they keep silent. They think another will do it for me. My lawyer, the police, or my neighbor, he will handle it for me. But I keep in the you know, in this case, most Germans are very weak.
Richtig.
They just know to complain. That's it. But they are not really strong. So
you see,
what comes up?
Go ahead. Kwena, go ahead.
You know.
In 10 years
nowadays,
to come, let him finish. In 10 years to come, Germany will not be the same again. So people come here. I can also understand the German government why they are putting on these restrictions, because many people, they want to benefit on their social system. I can really understand.
That's right.
I can really understand the Germans. How can somebody come for like 10 years, has no what they call college, or cannot even speak the language? That is very, very sad. Also, our own African sisters, when you see what they are doing here, it is crazy.
Talk about it, Kwena. Kwena, I want you to listen. Kwena, let me actually we're gonna talk about this right now. 2011, I did a documentary for Al Jazeera called Surprising Europe, where I documented the lives of Africans in Europe. This was Africans in Germany, Africans in Italy, France, Netherlands, all these European countries. Now, I wanted to talk about this topic right now, Kwena, because there are women here on these TikTok platforms, and I watch them and I see them just masquerading lies, and we know the reality of what's happening on the ground. Talk about how African women, the kind of activities they're indulging in that are really shameful. Go ahead.
For me, Africans women, most of them, they're engaging themselves in prostitute, indirect or direct prostitution. For example, most of them, they come, or some of them just come here, they bear kids and they sit at home. Sorry to say like that. That is very, very sad. And they wait to be fed, and they cannot even take time with their kids. I see some of the women also here in TikTok. When the government see this, what they are doing on TikTok, some of the kids are going to be taken away. They don't even have time for the kids. They don't give any activity for the kids. If you see where the children are staying, it's very messy and a very messy environment. And it's very, very, very sad. The children, they don't have any activity. They are just being put in just playing games or on TV. Instead of, some of them, they don't even know what German food is. And they are born here, and their mothers are African, their fathers are white. I cannot even understand. Some of them, they just come lie to you. They come, they contribute here money, they stay on government money, and they go to Africa and they start saying, I'm doing community services. And they cannot give credibility when the government people, they find out they're collecting money from people. That is when they're going to cut their social services, because it is blind to the government of German, and that is like that. That
Guys,
is the reality.
we are having this organic conversation today. Number one, they started with exposing this college called Branca International College, which we are looking at a 30 million to 80 million scam. They have scammed over 200 students, promising them fake opportunities of working in Germany, USA, Canada, and Australia. We had Masi, who was here. Masi is still here. And in the process, Uli came in the conversation. Uli is in Germany and is our special guest today. Guys, you're welcome as we proceed. Now, let's do this. Uli, you're now going to settle in Kenya very soon as a German citizen. What has inspired you to settle in Kenya?
Food, a lot of things. A lot of things. First of all, what's impressing for every Northern European citizen is the society, the society, the kindness, the ability to smile even if you're broke, whatever. So all the things the German people they don't know. You know, even the part where I come from originally I come from Hanover, but I'm living now in another part in northern Germany. People there, they like to complain. They wake up and they start their day by complaining. You know, like
yes.
As we Germans describe, they are complaining on a high level, on a very high level. So sometimes I think a lot of Germans they just lost their identity. They lost their goals. They don't know where to go to. So sometimes they don't have fun in their life. And they're even not able. For example, me, I'm really able to have fun by small things. I'm happy about small things. I don't need big things. So and I'm very easy to get satisfied. And this is the point. So I don't need big stuff, big car, whatever. It's nice to have. Yes, of course. It's nice to be a millionaire. Yes, of course. But I don't need it to be happy. So and I like my family and I like family life. So when I will go to Kenya, I will have a new family and I like this life there. You know, there you have someone like a neighbor. You have neighbor kids. You have people around.
Right.
You don't have. You can even visit someone anytime, and the doors open. Try this in Germany. Try this in Germany.
You don't even talk to your neighbor.
To book an appointment.
You don't even.
Like your best friend,
Uli. You know, listen, talk to these people. You don't even know who your neighbor is. Jeff Mute.
Yeah, that's good, eh?
Yeah.
Wait. Just give me a second.
And
Jeff,
for example, in Germany,
we got echo. We got feedback. Jeff Mute.
Yeah.
When you are in Germany, when you have a problem,
it's okay.
It's perfect.
You cannot just go around begging people. You have to stand on your 2 feet.
Yes, Ashley, I will come there. In 2 weeks, I will be in Hanover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You have to
Go on.
You don't need to beg anyone. I don't have salt. You have to take care of yourself. You are your own God and your own person. Yeah.
That's right.
You have to take your responsibilities, not the way people think they come here. The way I'm seeing what is going on in this TikTok, it's crazy. It is very, very sad and shameful.
Let me actually, Uli, let me actually add one thing before as we proceed. Let me tell you something. Uli is talking about what we call social life, or what we call in Germany, das Sozialleben. Okay?
Yes.
In Germany, there's no social life. Trust you me, you don't even talk to your neighbor. 2012, there was a Kenyan who died in Cologne, because I was living in Cologne. There was a Kenyan who died in Cologne. She died in her apartment. Check this out. It took them 21 days to discover that there was a dead person on the next door. And you know why?
This is not the first time.
And you know why? Listen, and you know why? You know why, Uli? Because the body decomposed. No, the body decomposed and the flies started coming out through the bottom of the door. So the neighbors discovered every time they're walking out of the house, there are too many flies coming on the corridor. They're like, what the hell is going on? And that's how she was discovered. Her name was Jen Masai, one of the worst cases I've ever had to deal with. But, so what Uli is talking about is what we call das Sozialleben. It's a social life. There's no social life. People are ice cold. And by the way, we have a lot of people that I'm seeing here who are in Germany right now who are also commenting. Welcome to Vote TV Primetime Show as we continue with this conversation. Uli, let's talk about something else. I'm putting you on the pedestal. You being a Mzungu, okay? There's this thing about there's this thing about if you see a Mzungu means money, Mzungu means wealth. If I marry a Mzungu, my life is going to be. Talk to them right now.
No.
It's depending on. Talk. Then we'll talk.
For me, even if you have, there's no Mzungu who is going to just give you his wealth like that, or the family. That's reality. And even if you have a wealthy Mzungu, you have to work hand in hand. because you cannot have a wealthy Mzungu and you're just taking and not giving back. So that is why many our African girls, they may have rich men and it come at a certain time, they are being divorced because they want us to take. When Mzungu like people, you can work together, not just take. Even some people, do you know some people, they are building mansions at home. The way they stay here, they stay in one single room or even without a bedroom. So people should not lie to you and you think,
Talk to them.
they are rich and so they don't, some of them, they just go clean toilets. They work in McDonald's. They don't have, or some of them, some people you see, they don't come 2 years, 3 years because when the government gives you money, they monitor you. So when you want to come to holiday, you have to give approval. Where did you remove that money? That is why some of people, they stay 10 years without coming at home.
Thank you very much, Kwena. You're giving golden information tonight. Uli, go back to you. Marrying Mzungu, talk to all these Kenyans. By the way, do you know, Uli, about 10,000 people have been requesting if you're single on this live tonight, African women. Okay? In other words, they're asking you, can I wena modo? Wena modo? Uli, wena modo? Uli.
I know, yeah. I will go on. So let me tell you, even if you live in Germany, I don't know how it's in other European countries, but here in the northern countries, I know it's like this about the topic old people. When you get older, and you live in a family as long as a family is existing, the people here, they drop their old people to these houses where others take care of them, and these old people will die there more or less lonely. This is the way, and people here think, meanwhile, it's normal. For most, the point is, a typical German citizen for him is more important work and clean car or whatever, things like this, instead of their own parents. So they don't care about their parents at home because, it's annoying. They have more important things to do. So, and this is what for example, for myself, I don't want to be like this. I will have this problem with my older brother because I think soon he will be in this, whatever status. He is not able to care about himself. So in the best case or worst case, however, I will take him even to Kenya just to care about him, because I know there are people that will care about him. And he is a guy, he doesn't care where he is. He's easygoing like me. He can eat every food, he can drink every water, he shakes everybody's hand, he can sit on the floor, he can eat by hand, so no problem, like me. But a lot of Germans, they are not able to do that. And even for myself, I see myself in my future, I want to be buried in Kenya. I want people dancing around my grave and singing and have this ceremony like in Kenya, and not like this Syria way here in Germany. I don't want this. Believe me.
That's right.
So
right.
Some people they say, you're escaping. You don't like your country. Whatever, blah blah blah. No, I'm not escaping. I just changed the place of life, because people always did this. If you go back 100 years, people from Germany, they were escaping to the USA, to Australia, to New Zealand, wherever, to South America. This is normal. People always were changing their places.
That's
and
right.
It doesn't matter for me if you do it because of economy or whatever, or if you just want to be lazy or whatever. I don't judge and no one who wants to come here or who's going away. Because I don't like the way some European people are judging people that come here. Yeah, they are not really refugees. They just want to have a better life. They use us, blah blah. Let them use us. What we Europeans did before in history, we didn't use other people up to today. Where are we living for? Where comes our daily coffee,
look at America,
chocolate, and whatever? Where does it
look
come
at America?
from?
Look at America. That's right.
See? Yeah,
that's right. And by the way, I like the way you're calling. I like just the way we're having this. This is a very organic conversation, and I hope that my African women and men are taking notes. Now, there's something I want to add to this as we proceed with this prime time show. Can someone call Omosh? Omosh, aitu akuja pakakwani, please.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Kwena, before you speak, can I let Jeff talk kidogo? Jeff.
Okay, no problem.
Jeff has been here. I want to hear, because he's let's hear another opinion from a male. Jeff, welcome to Vote TV Primetime Show.
Okay, let me say one thing about the way Uli is saying. It's true. Yeah, and Uli is talking about the fact about the Mzungus. I'm a person that have been into the south coast in Kenya, the Mombasa, the Kilifi, the Lamu, and the Kwale. And I know all about that. Those people, the way they usually come, like let me talk about the Malindi part,
Go ahead.
In Malindi, sorry?
Yeah, go ahead. We're listening, bro. We can hear you. Go
Yeah,
ahead. In Malindi.
yeah, in Malindi, we have more of the Italians,
True.
and they come and they do, let me say what they do, yeah, they come and they take over of our ladies.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and with the ladies now they don't do with the ladies now, they do with the men. There's another thing that I want to talk about about the homosexual. Okay, it's not part of that of the talk,
Hey,
but
Buddha.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead. No, we're having this. We're having this. Go ahead. What? Wajita na.
But they do usually come, But now we don't do with the lady. They don't do with the ladies now, They do with the men.
Wow. So young Kenyan men
Okay.
are now becoming part of the industry.
Yeah, the LGBTQ. It's now taking over in the coast area.
Hey, Mote. You know, it's TikTok
Yeah.
and talk with it. Wait, talk with it. You had it. Why do you worry?
Hey.
Hey, soft landing. Sorry, Uli. Soft landing. Sorry, there was a network problem. What? We need Vote TV. What? Wajita na.
Yeah. But by the way, I just someone was mentioned before the ladies, they come here to Germany and they behave, or they becoming prostitutes. Let me tell something about that, because
Talk about
there's
that,
one
please.
thing. There's one thing only ladies can do instead of men. There's a reason why ladies, they offer themselves to get pregnant. Because when you get pregnant, they don't take you out. They don't take you out. Even this I don't want to judge. Is if someone really has in mind, I want like to help my 5 kids, my family, whatever. They try to do everything. And I don't like a man. They call other women prostitute because she had several men or whatever. What are men are doing? The only difference is men don't get pregnant, but they are not the better human beings. So what? So why you judge this? So of course maybe it's not the best way, but sometimes I even understand. I even would like to support it, but are we allowed to judge people they do this, or women they do this?
Only I understand your point. I understand your point very nicely. I know I'm not judging anyone. Yeah. But the problem is
Don't get me
even
wrong.
here prostitution is legalized. That one is okay. But then go to the extent they go. You know, sometimes they just go to the discos and they just pick someone. Do you know the way that is very dangerous?
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Prostitution is legalized. I accept. I understand, but it is very sad to see our sisters. They walk in clubs and they take men, yeah, and they sleep on
Let me
social
speak.
money.
Let me
That is
speak a
very,
little
very.
bit.
It's very, very heartbreaking as a
Let
mother.
me speak a
Very,
little
very
bit.
heartbreaking.
Okay, by
Very
the way,
sad.
allerdings jetzt hier, also herzlich willkommen. Let's talk about this. I have Lynn Kare, she's in Germany, Koena auch in Deutschland, Ashley Sabat in Deutschland und Uli auch in Deutschland und ich bin Deutscher in Amerika. Also, bitteschön. Let's continue. So let me start with Kare. Kare, let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay, Kwena, let's disagree to agree. Everybody makes their life choices,
Yeah.
Simply
True.
because you sin differently, it doesn't mean that it is not a sin. So
Yeah,
about these women, because they have chosen that path of prostitution, it doesn't matter so long as it is legalized here and they are paying the
yeah.
tax.
But them, they are
So
doing
the
illegal,
same way you will go to
illegally.
Flege and work for Flege,
Mhm.
is the same way she will go to her institution and still she will pay her tax. So it doesn't matter that
Me,
she
I'm
has
not
paid
talking
her
about
tax.
people who are paying taxes. I'm talking about the people who are doing it illegally. You understand?
That's another case.
Most of us, even some of the girls, they get used by Nigerian boys here or people from the West. That is what I'm talking about.
True.
I'm not talking about somebody
True.
who has
Qu-
made this as
True.
she pays taxes. That is work. Yeah, that is no problem. She pays her taxes. Some of them, they're used by Nigerians. They're used by everyone. That is
And by the
very,
But
very
Quena,
sick. Yeah,
Quena,
by the
Quena,
way,
But
may
is
I ask
their
you
life.
something?
But that is their
yeah,
Quena,
life
Quena,
choices they have made. That is
yeah.
them. They
sorry,
have decided to
That is
stay
their
that.
own choices.
Yeah, and
sorry, Quena,
respect
But in
Quena,
the
that.
may
case,
I ask you?
how can? Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
may I interrupt you? Sorry, I don't want to judge you, but you sound
yeah,
a little bit like desperate,
yeah.
whatever. But what
And
would be?
bitter.
You're just now here. You're complaining, but
Yeah.
how did you think about
I'm not
yourself? What you
complaining. I'm
can
just
do?
saying the
Sorry,
reality.
let me finish. Let me finish my sentence, and then you can talk. Hey, what you would suggest? What you would say? What we can do better instead of complaining? We all know this issues. We all know. But
Yeah,
what
yeah,
would
it's
you
true.
do to change this situation instead of just complaining about everything? You know, I can even
I'm not
do the
complaining,
same like
Uli.
you.
I'm
No,
just
but it sounds like a little bit. So
You're complaining. You're
let me
complaining.
go on
Literally,
diplomatic
you're
way.
I'm
I
not
don't want
complaining.
to judge you.
complaining.
Um,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not
but it
complaining.
sounds a little bit. Yeah, we all know
You
this
sound
is
Yeah,
there
so
are
much
bad things happening every
judgmental.
time.
You sound so much
Yeah,
Nene, I'm not
judgmental.
complaining. I'm just saying the reality truth. That
But
is
it
the
we
is
know
there.
this.
reality
What are you
truth.
doing about?
But
What
Quena, you
What are you
seem
doing
bitter
about
with
it?
these ladies. What's wrong? Because it's their choice.
No, no, no.
What's
I'm
wrong?
not
Yeah.
bitter
They
with
have chosen to
anyone.
do that. Okay, then for nini, sorry, just hata inaja nianze kuongea Kijerumani wengine wateleo. Then nini
Hakuna
wafesi
shida.
waambie, cause now you feel like I
No, no.
understand you
That is
feel it, it's not good. But you sound like you're bitter, you keep on
no, no,
insisting
no,
on
no.
that, you know?
I
What's
just
not
mentioned
happening? Is your
one.
do you have any relative doing that and you feel like you try to talk to
No,
her,
I
maybe
don't have any
she's not
relative.
listening to you, or what is it? Because
No,
hizo
no, no,
Roskoko ni zao, they have decided to, they're illegally. The Germany government know that they are here. It's not that they don't know, they
Mm-hmm.
know they are
but
here,
tomorrow
even if
morning,
wako hapa.
I'm just creating awareness that people should
What
not think
awareness?
that.
What awareness?
Yeah,
But you sound bitter. I'm sorry,
I'm
but
not
you
Actually,
sound
bitter
bitter.
at
Yeah,
all.
you're trying to make your awareness, but you sound somehow bitter. What's not happening?
No, I'm not
Nakubali.
bitter.
And
I'm
it's
not
like you're talking
bitter.
about someone indirectly. You see, it's like you're
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
some
no, no.
people
I'm not talking
indirectly.
about
Do you
you.
have an issue
No,
with someone here in TikTok? Maybe we don't know.
haya,
no, no, no,
alafu
no, no, no. I
another
don't even
case,
have friends in TikTok. I thank
another
God.
case is
Yeah,
umesema ati wengine wanakaa kwa nyumba wakikula pesa ya government, forgetting
yeah,
some
that
of
is the
them
truth.
have worked for the money and they deserve that. They have paid for Arbeit
Some
girls
of
on
them, they
that.
have never worked. Just say the reality truth.
Which
Stop,
like
stop, stop.
mention of those who haven't
I
worked.
cannot mention names. Are you? You
It's
know, here
okay.
in
There is
Germany, if you mention, there is Datenschutz. You understand? Gibt
Thank
es
you very much.
Datenschutz?
but
Ja.
but but
Und hier
but
auch
that
in
is
Wohlgebe gibt es
their
Thank you
life
very
Datenschutz.
much.
choices.
Thank you
It
very
Yeah,
should
much.
not pain you.
yeah.
It should not simply because you have chosen to
How
go
can
to
I
work
start making,
24/7
saying names like a
24/7 in
crazy
a
woman
week.
here, a stupid woman?
Do
No.
it doesn't matter because hizi ni vitu
No,
zimefanywa over and
the
over. Hata
problem
mimi
is
nikienda kazi, kuna mtu atalala kwa nyumba na mimi nimfanyie kazi, so it will
the
not change. The only thing you can do is just you make your life better, go to work, do you, let the others do them. That
that
is
is what
it.
I'm just doing. That is here an discussion, yeah, and I'm not
Okay,
doing it. That is only a
allow
discussion.
me, allow me again. I had to give you time to. There's something called. That's a good thing about America. We talk about the First Amendment. It's called freedom of expression. Now, number two, the beginning of this conversation was about enlightening our
Yeah,
Kenyans back home
that is
about
what I'm trying to enlighten them.
fake agencies back in Kenya who are claiming to be taking Kenyans to Germany or to work in Europe. And I want that to be the main focus of this conversation. So remember,
Yes.
Vote TV, this is a
Yes.
platform. I don't entertain gossip here. We don't call people's names here.
Yes.
This is a platform that is dedicated completely to motivation, education, raising awareness, and helping people. So
Yeah.
let's go back to the core of the subject. Uli,
And that
we
is
have
what
this,
I'm trying to
and
create
and
awareness.
yeah,
What
yeah,
is the
Thank you.
and
reality?
that's
you.
and that's where Kwena started. Kwena is hosting
Yeah.
All Peers herself, and she was explaining to us about the process, what has to be done, the legalities of it, which was very, very enlightening. We are here to educate, and we're gonna stick on that. Number two, me, I don't care. Well, Kwena, watch out, Kwena. Let me actually say this. Let me watch an commercial break. I haven't even done my commercial break
Yeah,
today.
okay.
Now, okay, here at Vote TV naambianga watu, hapa Vote TV nasemanga aje, kipochi manyoya ni yako. Kama taka kudinywa, dinywa vizuri. Hata wekelea miguu huku juu. It's yours, my friend. What you do, it's up to you. Only there's something that you also say. In Europe, for example, prostitution is legalized. You guys know that, right? So that part, I don't care about it. What you do is up to you. You're grown men and women. It's up to you. Let's stick to the basics. We have a college called Branca International College that has scammed Kenyans 80 million shillings. Mnasikiza hapa? Kenyans, Uli, listen to this. 80 million shillings, claiming they are taking people to Germany, Canada, USA. That's the main topic tonight. You hear me? And people, even Kare, when you came here, you addressed that topic. You said, hey, stop falling for this nonsense. That was great. Kwena, you've given us a very detailed outline. That was great. Ashley, you the same. Uli also came in the picture, which was very interesting because we want to also hear the other side. And him being Mzungu, is that when you especially Africans when they see Mzungu, they lose their mind. And they have there's this mentality that Mzungu is this, Mzungu is that, Mzungu is this, Mzungu is that. You see, like it's your exit. It's like your visa to exit poverty. It's not like that. Stop lying to people. Watch a kuchochwa. Only there's one point. There's something which you mentioned at the beginning. Can you talk about that? About the way Africans are being told, marry an old Mzungu, and then you're gonna stay with him for 2 years, and then he's gonna die, and then you're gonna inherit all the stuff. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, this was I was watching here. I don't know. It was on TikTok or on another live. There was a young girl, was a Kenyan in this case, and she was talking to her sisters, whatever, to her citizens in that way. So if you want to come here, try to catch an older one because you don't have to work so much. You will have a nice life, and then when he pass away, you take the heritage. So
there you go.
Okay. Hey, this is the way. But you know, even I don't even want to judge this. If someone would like to go this way, it's everybody's own. Who tells me what's to do, what not? You know.
That's
so
right.
you, of course, you can go to church and the pastor will tell you how to go and what not to do, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But at last, it's your own decision how you go forward. So I don't want to judge these people. If both sides agree, it's okay. You know, in my case, for example, we agree both. We agree both, and we share each other culture, and this is the way I prefer to do this because oftentimes I see even here Kenyan ladies online and they are really good online, but you never see the partner or you never hear. Sometimes you hear the background. Sometimes they're asking how much time you were together. Yeah, 10 years, whatever. And this partner, the only word in Swahili is jambu and nakupenda. That's it. So after 10 years, so do you think this is normal? So where's the interest of each other? And what about the kids? What language they will talk later in case you have kids, whatever. So there are a lot of points you have to mention. Then what you said. African, they always see white people in this way. No, that's depending on where you go, and it's depending how you self are behaving as a white person. So when you're behaving normal, and when you even try to understand the people, even if you don't know the language, and you show them you're not better and you don't want to be treated extraordinary, they will agree. They will agree. because I don't think all people are stupid or whatever, not developed.
Yes.
No. So you have to show them, no, there's a line you want to get, I pass and forward. No, I will wait like you. I don't want to be treated different because I'm different. No, I don't want it. But this is our way to do this, the white ones. You know, and I don't expect these people, for example, as someone mentioned here at Diani and however and Kilifi and at the coast.
Malindi.
This is where I don't like to go because of this. I don't want to meet my own people. This is why I'm not. This is not the only reason, but this is why it took me more
to the west,
where the
you go to Bungoma.
For example,
Right.
even if I pass over the border to Uganda, so where the